whenever we say diversity, it's a good thing, but it also tends to be a point to usually marginalize good talent. I've seen. Case in point, I've heard the term diversity hire.
Yeah.
If they hired, let's say they hired a woman, they'd say, oh, there's a big push to like fix diversity, so they're just hiring and moving on. Now, while I cannot validate the truth of that statement, I can definitely validate one thing, which is good talent gets lost in that statement.
Yes.
And that's irrespective of whether you think of it as diversity or any other lens you look at it. So, for you, being the first in so many things that we talked about, right? How did that affect you, right? I mean, I'm guessing there's some level of, I'm talking about all the words that nobody wants to touch right now, which is nepotism, sexism.
All the isms.
Right, marginalization, all of that, right? Things that you see in corporate America that nobody wants to touch with a 10-foot pole. I'm going to open that can of worms.
Okay, well, I've lived them all, so so I would say, yes, I have done university recruiting. I have done recruitment for D&I initiatives. I've seen the good and bad of it. Like you said, a good candidate's a good candidate is a good candidate, right? They fit the culture, they'll do the job well, they'll stick around.
Yeah.
The problem that I have seen is, coming out and saying, oh, we need to hire diversity at 20%. And diversity is code for women. It's not true diversity. And I take issue with that because you need diversity of thought. And sometimes that diversity of women happens to be strictly white women from a socioeconomic background, and you're really not getting the diversity or breadth of women or diversity at large. So that will get lost in the shuffle as well. Also, if you're hiring the wrong candidates because of a demographic that you're stuck on, like, for instance, with the hiring of women, like, hey, we need to hit this 20% metric, we're going to hire at 20%, awesome, but you're just allowing any and every woman, good or bad, as a candidate into the organization, they're not going to stick around, and they will make it harder for the other minority groups. I know that I've personally experienced that showing up on a rig where, they happened to have another woman that was out there for like a week, and the mentality that I've gotten is, oh yeah, they can't hack it.